Are you tired of experiencing failure after failure, unable to achieve your goals no matter how hard you try? It's easy to feel like giving up and accepting defeat. But what if there was a better way? What if you could learn to be stoic in the face of failure and use it as a catalyst for growth and success? That's what this video is all about. We're going to explore the ultimate guide to getting over knocks and crushing your goals through the lens of Stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophy that has been around for centuries, and it's more relevant now than ever before. Its teachings on resilience, mindset, and personal responsibility can help us navigate the challenges of modern life. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into how you can be stoic in the face of failure and the practical steps you can take to crush your goals. You'll learn how to cultivate resilience, how to stay motivated when the going gets tough, and how to turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. This is not just another motivational video. It's a guide to developing the mental toughness and discipline you need to succeed. So, if you're ready to take control of your life and achieve your goals, let's get started. The Stoic mindset is one of resilience and perseverance, which is essential when facing failure. The Stoics believe that external events are beyond our control, but our reactions to them are within our control. This mindset encourages us to focus on what we can control, rather than what we cannot control. To be stoic is to have the ability to remain calm and focused in the face of adversity. This is achieved by training oneself to accept reality as it is, without judgment or interpretation. By doing this, we can avoid emotional reactions to events that are beyond our control. Instead, we can focus on taking action towards what we can control. The Stoics also believed in the concept of amor fati, which translates to love of fate. This means accepting our fate, whatever it may be, and embracing it. It encourages us to view obstacles and failures as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. Another aspect of the Stoic mindset is the importance of self-discipline. The Stoics believe that by practicing self-discipline, we can overcome our weaknesses and build resilience. This means taking responsibility for our actions and being accountable for our mistakes. By doing this, we can learn from our failures and use them as opportunities for growth. The Stoic mindset teaches us to focus on what we can control, accept reality as it is, and view obstacles as opportunities for growth. It encourages us to practice self-discipline, take responsibility for our actions, and remain calm and focused in the face of adversity. By adopting this mindset, we can become more resilient and better equipped to handle failure. Adversity is a part of life, and we all face it at some point. Whether it's losing a job, experiencing a breakup, or failing at a task we put our heart and soul into, it can feel like the end of the world. However, Stoicism offers a way to not only cope with adversity, but to use it as a tool for personal growth and development. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. Instead of being consumed by negative emotions, we can choose to respond with resilience and strength. Stoics believe that we should approach adversity with an attitude of acceptance and see it as an opportunity to learn and improve. One of the most fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the idea of the dichotomy of control. This means that there are things we can control, and there are things we cannot control. We cannot control external events or the actions of others, but we can control our own thoughts, emotions, and reactions. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot control, we can develop resilience and inner strength. Stoics also believe in the power of perspective. Instead of seeing adversity as a negative experience, we can choose to see it as a test of our character and an opportunity for growth. By reframing our thoughts and focusing on the positive aspects of a situation, we can develop a more optimistic and resilient mindset. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote perfectly encapsulates the Stoic approach to adversity. Rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, Stoics focus on the present moment and their response to it. Another key aspect of Stoicism is the practice of negative visualization. This involves imagining the worst-case scenario and preparing yourself mentally for it. By doing this, you can develop a sense of emotional resilience and prepare yourself for any adversity that may come your way. In summary, Stoicism offers a powerful approach to dealing with adversity. By accepting what we cannot control, reframing our perspective, and focusing on the present moment, we can develop resilience and inner strength in the face of adversity. Remember, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. One of the biggest barriers to achieving success in life is the fear of failure. When we're afraid to fail, we're less likely to take risks, try new things, or push ourselves beyond our comfort zones. But as Stoics, we know that failure is inevitable, and that the key to success lies not in avoiding failure, but in how we respond to it. So how can we overcome our fear of failure and develop the resilience we need to push through setbacks and achieve our goals? First, we need to reframe our mindset around failure. Instead of seeing failure as something to be avoided at all costs, we should view it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Every failure, no matter how painful or discouraging, is an opportunity to reflect on what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and come back stronger and more prepared than ever before. Second, we need to focus on the process, not just the outcome. When we're too fixated on achieving a specific goal, we're more likely to be discouraged by setbacks and failures along the way. But if we focus on the effort we're putting in, the progress we're making, and the lessons we're learning, we're more likely to stay motivated and resilient in the face of adversity. Third, we need to be kind to ourselves. Failure can be a painful and humbling experience, and it's easy to fall into a pattern of self-criticism and self-doubt. But as Stoics, we know that we are capable of withstanding even the most difficult challenges. By treating ourselves with compassion and empathy, we can build the inner strength we need to face any obstacle that comes our way. Finally, we need to practice gratitude. When we focus on all the things that are going wrong in our lives, it's easy to get overwhelmed and discouraged. But by cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we can shift our focus to all the things that are going right and find the strength and resilience we need to keep going. So if you're struggling with a fear of failure, remember, failure is not the end, but a new beginning. By reframing your mindset, focusing on the process, being kind to yourself, and practicing gratitude, you can develop the resilience and strength you need to overcome any obstacle and achieve your goals. There's an old adage that says, if at first you don't succeed, try again. This is easier said than done, especially when failure can be so demoralizing. But the Stoics believe that failure is simply an opportunity to learn and grow. When we fail, it's natural to feel discouraged, frustrated, or embarrassed, but these feelings are not productive. Instead, we need to adopt a growth mindset and view failure as an opportunity to learn and improve. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Learning from failure requires a willingness to reflect on our mistakes and shortcomings. We need to be honest with ourselves about what went wrong and take responsibility for our actions. This can be difficult, but it's essential if we want to avoid making the same mistakes in the future. The Stoics also believe that we should not fear failure, but rather embrace it. Epictetus said, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens. Then you will be happy." This means accepting that we will experience failures and setbacks, but also recognizing that these experiences can help us grow and become stronger. When we learn from failure, we develop resilience and perseverance. We become more adept at handling challenges and setbacks. This, in turn, can help us achieve greater success in the future. So, how do we learn from failure? First, we need to reflect on what happened and identify the factors that contributed to our failure. We can then use this information to make a plan for how we will avoid making the same mistakes in the future. It's also helpful to seek out feedback from others. This can be difficult as it requires us to be open to criticism criticism, but constructive feedback can be invaluable in helping us see our blind spots and improve our performance. Finally, it's important to keep a growth mindset and remember that failure is not a reflection of our worth as individuals. We all experience failures and setbacks. What's important is how we respond to them and what we learn from them. In summary, learning from failure is a critical component of the Stoic mindset. By embracing failure, reflecting on our mistakes, and seeking feedback, we can turn setbacks into opportunities for growth and development. Remember, failure is not the end. It's simply a stepping stone on the path to success. Remember, the Stoic mindset can help you in so many aspects of life, not just in dealing with failure. By focusing on what you can control, accepting what you cannot control, and maintaining a rational outlook, you can lead a more fulfilling and satisfying life. Resilience through adversity is a trait that can be learned. And by developing this trait, you can become more equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. Overcoming the fear of failure is key to achieving your goals, and by reframing your mindset and embracing the idea of growth and learning, you can push through that fear and reach your full potential. And finally, learning from failure is a crucial part of the process. Embrace your mistakes and use them as opportunities to grow and improve. Remember, failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone to success. So keep pushing forward, maintain a stoic mindset, and embrace the challenges that come your way.